Welcome. Today we'll explore why factories use three-phase electricity instead of standard household power. Imagine plugging a massive factory machine into the same wall outlet you use for your phone charger. What would happen? Would it work? The answer is no, and there's a fascinating reason why. Factories around the world don't use ordinary household electricity. Instead, they rely on something called three-phase power, a system so efficient that without it, modern manufacturing simply wouldn't exist. But what exactly is three-phase electricity, and why is it so important? Let's find out. Before we talk about factories, let's understand the electricity in your home. Most houses receive single-phase AC power. That means electricity changes direction about 50 or 60 times every second, depending on your country. For lights, televisions, computers, refrigerators, and washing machines, that's perfectly fine. But factories have a very different challenge. They operate machines that may weigh several tons and run continuously for 24 hours a day. Single-phase electricity simply isn't designed for that. What is three-phase electricity? Three-phase electricity consists of three separate alternating currents. Instead of one electrical wave, there are three waves. Each wave is separated by 120 degrees. Imagine three people pushing a merry-go-round. Instead of pushing at the same time, they take turns. One pushes, then the second, then the third. The result is a smooth, continuous motion. That's exactly how three-phase electricity works. Instead of power rising and falling dramatically like single-phase electricity, three-phase power provides almost constant energy. This creates smoother and more efficient operation. Why motors love three-phase power? Now think about an industrial motor. Its job is to rotate heavy equipment all day long. With single-phase electricity, the motor's power constantly rises and falls. That creates vibration, noise, lower efficiency, and sometimes the motor can't even start by itself. With three-phase electricity, the motor receives power continuously. The magnetic field inside the motor rotates naturally. That means smoother rotation, higher efficiency, less vibration, less maintenance, and much greater reliability. That's why nearly every industrial motor uses three-phase power. More power with smaller wires. Here's another huge advantage. Three-phase electricity can deliver much more power without dramatically increasing wire size. Imagine trying to transport water. Instead of using one giant pipe, you use three smaller pipes working together. You can move more water with better balance. Electricity works in a similar way. Because the load is shared across three phases, factories can transmit enormous amounts of electrical power more efficiently. That means lower energy losses, reduced heating, smaller cables, and lower operating costs. When a factory uses thousands of motors, those savings become enormous. Better for heavy machinery. Think about machines like giant conveyor belts, air compressors, CNC machines, industrial pumps, cranes, welding robots, and large fans. These machines often require tens or even hundreds of kilowatts. Starting such equipment on household electricity would require extremely high current. That could trip breakers, overheat wires, or even damage equipment. Three-phase systems spread the electrical load evenly, allowing these machines to start and run safely. Lower operating cost factories are always looking to reduce electricity bills. Three-phase motors are generally more efficient, produce more torque, waste less energy, and last longer. Even a small improvement in efficiency can save thousands or even millions of dollars each year in a large manufacturing plant. That's one reason factories invest heavily in three-phase equipment. Can homes use three-phase power? Interestingly, some homes do receive three-phase electricity. This is common in very large houses, apartment buildings, commercial buildings, farms, and workshops with heavy equipment. But for most homes, single-phase electricity is more than enough. Running lights, televisions, laptops, refrigerators, and air conditioners doesn't require industrial-level power. Installing three-phase service for an average home would simply cost more without providing much benefit. In conclusion, three-phase electricity is not just another way of delivering power. It is one of the foundations that made modern industry possible. It allows factories to operate massive machines with higher efficiency, lower energy losses, longer equipment life, and safer operation. From powerful industrial motors to fully automated production lines, three-phase power is working behind the scenes in many of the products and technologies we use every day. So the next time you see a factory running continuously, remember that a smart electrical system is making that incredible process possible. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and follow for more fascinating explanations about engineering, technology, and the science behind the world around us.